This is Jennifer Gore from St. George Episcopal Church in the Villages, Florida. Today I'm interviewing Claudia Smith, a member of St. George. Claudia moved to the Villages 3 years ago, and she served on the Altar Guild and as a lay Eucharistic minister. Claudia, tell us a little bit about your unique childhood and birth.
Well, I was born in Germany and not in a hospital. I was born on a farm because it was too snowy, and I had a twin sister, and back then twins were very rare. So they thought it was a 1 4-pounder baby when it was two 2-pounders. And my mother is German, and my father was African American from Atlantic City, New Jersey.
And how did your parents meet?
During the war, my father was in the Army, and my mother lived nearby. So they had all kinds of activities for the soldiers, and that's where he met my mother.
So your family moved to the U.S. when you were 12 years old. Tell us about your experiences as a youth in America.
Well, when I first came here, my name in German is Claudia. But when I got here, people called me Claudia, and I didn't know how to say my own name. So we spoke German to my mother and English to my father.
Can you talk a little bit about the diversity of your family?
Oh, yes. My son is married to a Puerto Rican woman. My nephew married a Puerto Rican woman. My brother married a Korean woman. And my son married an Italian woman. So we have the UN at our house all the time.
So tell us a little bit about how you became an Episcopalian.
Well, we first lived in South Philadelphia, and we went to a close church, which was Presbyterian, because we could walk there. And then the Episcopal church that wasn't near us had a Sunday school bus, and we just got on it, and we were Episcopalians ever since.
And what brought you to St. George Episcopal Church of the Villages?
Well, I was visiting a friend who was Catholic and went to St. Timothy's. And I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be nice if there was an Episcopal church nearby? So we went out the back because the front was crowded. And here was St. George. I'm like, that's the church I'm going to go to. And I've been here ever since.
Thanks, Claudia.
You're welcome.